Now the question is, do I still know how to use a camera? I think that looks good. Hey, been a little while. Toward the end of 2022, it became very clear that I needed a break. Not a day off, not a week off, not even a month off, but just an indefinite break until I felt ready to start again. I don't actually know if this was burnout or if it was something else, but what I can say for certain is that I felt like I was at the point where I was just making content because I felt like I had to, not necessarily because I wanted to. I've actually been making videos pretty much nonstop since 2017, and I think it was towards the end of 2021 where I could finally start to feel the toll that this was taking on me, both physically and mentally, if I'm being honest. Nonetheless, I stuck it out and got through 2022, and then finally decided to take that much needed break from all social media. Now, just because I've been on this break, that doesn't mean I haven't been busy with some other stuff. As you can tell, we got a cat. This is Goji. She's a Scottish fold, hence those cute little folded ears. She's been great, but she's a kitten, so she's quite a bit of work, so been busy with that. Now, apart from the cat, we also put a skating rink in our backyard, so I've been really busy with the maintenance and upkeep of that, and also, of course, playing hockey. So that's also been fun, but most of my time has actually been spent down here. Welcome to the basement, aka the future home and studio for this channel. We bought this house a while back, and I knew that eventually I would want to convert this basement into some kind of workspace. But in the meantime, as many of you know, I wanted to fulfill my dream of working in downtown Toronto. And honestly, it's been great. I love that downtown loft space. I think it's really cool. It's been a lot of fun filming videos there. But the one thing I really cannot get used to is the commute. It's Toronto. For me to get to that studio, it takes about 45 minutes on a good day. Usually it takes about an hour, sometimes more. And don't even get me started about getting home. Shout out to the DVP and Eglinton Construction. If you know, you know. I can't stress enough how important convenience is for me, especially when it comes to anything creative. For me, when I get an idea or I get in that state of mind where I want to make something, that is such a fleeting thing. And if I don't capitalize in the moment, that ship has sailed and I won't be in the mood or in the mindset to make something, let alone talk to a camera. And there are few things more deflating than getting an idea or feeling inspired and then getting in the car and sitting in bumper to bumper traffic for an hour. Anyway, back to the studio. This basement needed a lot of work. It was damp, it was dark, had mirrors and old paneling everywhere, as well as these really old carpets. It was definitely not in the sort of condition that would lend to good video content. We started by gutting and waterproofing the entire basement. Then came the framing, the insulation, the drywall, the pot lights, as well as some nice white paint. Now this wall is painted black because it's actually going to be a feature wall. We're gonna do vertical wooden slats all along the wall, and you wouldn't want white paint in between those slats because that would probably look kind of weird, but the slats should add a little bit more texture, add a little bit more of a vibe and a look to the background of the videos. Now the fireplace. I thought about removing it completely, but I do think that one day it is likely that this room will end up being a living room, and a fireplace is kind of nice to have. So we're keeping it in, but we're gonna redo it with a nice wood mantle and paint these bricks black. And for those of you who are wondering about the floors, these are called luxury vinyl planks. They're made to look like hardwood, but they are less expensive and a lot easier to clean. I got these ones from Home Depot. The brand is called Life Proof. And as you know, sometimes the videos we make can get quite messy, so this felt like a good choice. Aside from that, we're just waiting on a couple more finishings like the baseboards and the door, which are actually going in today, which means I'll be ready to start moving some stuff in, which I really cannot wait for. But that is where I've been and what I've been up to. It's going to be real nice to not have to commute every day. I do think that's also going to help with making content more consistently. So there is a little update for you. I know it's already February, but let's make 2023 a great year. I want to know what your plans, goals, and ideas are for this year. So let me know in the comments down below, and look forward to some content coming very, very soon.